What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the show. It's your boy Lex Money. In today's video, we got some pretty bullish things to be looking through. Oh, ICP's looking pretty tasty today, guys. ICP's looking tasty. We've got Bitcoin looking tasty. We've actually got some other altcoins that we did trade the breakout of. AVAX is on that list. Are you guys making money on the way up and the way down? One of my members actually did close a 328% short with some help from myself doing one-to-one trade training. Then we've actually entered another long to make sure that we are maximizing the amount of profit we can be making in these choppy consolidation times, guys. It can be super boring, but money can be made. But like we said, look, Bitcoin's looking pretty decent, to be honest, guys. We've now recaptured the 200 MA. Do you remember when we were below this and everybody was saying, right, we've lost the 200 MA, it's all over? Okay, is it all over yet? Because we're back above it. Can you see how quickly these things can change, guys? Okay, was this some sort of bear trap? Was this a secondary bear trap with that massive wick? Are we going to start to have a swift recovery into the end of the year? We could be, but if you're someone who's buying and selling spot positions based on emotions, you got to bear this in mind first of all, guys. And that's going to be the tax implications. Now, it's something that probably we don't want to think about, we don't want to speak about, but we've got to be aware of the tax implications, guys. 25% on unrealized returns is going to suck. 45% on long-term gains could also suck. I don't know where you guys are based. In the UK, they're trying to do this like 40-45% thing, and you're going to be taxed a lot more depending how much you do buy and sell as well, guys. So the best way to do it to make sure that you're not getting absolutely destroyed with taxes is to try and hold your high conviction plays and don't muddle with your bag too much, guys. Now, boring stuff out the way, guys. Bitcoin ETFs are getting adopted at the fastest rate in history, says Bitwise. The institutions are coming and they're coming in size. We already knew this. We already knew the inflows were pretty much every single day we're getting inflows, guys, and it's going to be the same for the ETH ETFs. You can imagine at this point, maybe in the next few months, we're going to be seeing these type of articles printed for Ethereum, which is going to send the whole Ethereum ecosystem off. And then obviously we're going to have the Solana narrative as well, which could then send the Solana narrative off as well. And that is why we've been topping up a lot of our Solana ecosystem coins, as well as Ethereum, as well as Bitcoin, as well as ICP. Now, the altcoin speculation index is at an all-time low. I try and show you these charts, guys, so that, okay, we can speculate, but we can actually have some channeled speculation. Now, every single time we've been in one of these all-time low zones for the altcoin speculation index, it has presented an amazing opportunity. It's usually when altcoins are super oversold, when they're choppy, when they're boring, when they've been consolidating for what, how many, 4 months now. It's usually in these times. And then when we have these rallies is when everyone's saying, right, ICP is going back to $500 to $1,000. Usually when we're near up here, guys, okay? If we do buy down here, we don't need to worry about ICP to $1,000 because we're getting it for like $6, $7. Time is actually running out on how cheap you're going to be getting ICP. There's actually some interesting things showing in the chart that we're going to get into at the end of the video, so make sure you're paying attention. And now, I don't know how much you guys follow Plan B. He's been a little bit debunked over the past couple of years, but I mean, this is something that we can always have a look at. The Bitcoin 200 week moving average, and then you've got the color code chart as well, which is the months till the next halving. But from the low to the all-time high, it's usually been about a 4x. Then from the all-time high to the next high is usually around a 10 to 7x. Could next time be a 5x? What would that bring us? That would bring us around a 300k Bitcoin. Is it going to be like a 3.5x? You can let me know what your opinion is in the comments. Now, we've got some bullish metrics showing up for ICP, but what are ICP cycles? Now, the internet computer runs on a network of nodes owned and operated by a growing community of independent node providers, or NPs, not to be confused with NPCs, and they're distributed across the globe. Resource consumption is not paid in ICP tokens, but in cycles. It's typically the canister's developers who top up the canister with cycles. As the canister is used, its cycles balance is continuously reduced. Eventually, it needs to be topped up with more cycles. And the default way to get cycles is to convert ICP tokens to cycles. So to put that in simple terms, guys, you have to top up your canister with cycles. How would you buy canisters? You have to use ICP tokens. You buy them, they're then burnt. Bang. Now we come over here and look at this. Blocks, 3 billion. Transactions, 4,000 a second. ETH equivalent transactions, nearly half a milli. Cycle burn rate, 78 billion cycles a second. Now, ICP and cycles are not one-to-one, guys. It's usually purchased in the billions or trillions, but it is good to see that the cycle burn rate stays increasing. Not only that, guys, but Definity did post this today, and you can see that ICP has surpassed 5 terabytes of data storage, growing by 1.5 terabyte in the past year, a 43% year-over-year increase. And again, we're also seeing the holder stats increase as well. We're nearly at a total of 15,000 holders of 1k ICP. That is mad. Alrighty, guys, now look at the bull case versus the bear case. We have got approximately 2 days to be making a decision time. Are we going to break up? Are we going to break down? I actually made a poll for all of you guys, and the majority of you guys voted for a green September, so that means probably we should inverse it, lol. But in all seriousness, guys, it is time to keep our eyes on the prize. We've got a 25% move incoming for Bitcoin. That's going to be an even bigger move for ICP. You can see here we've actually broken out of this symmetrical triangle that we'd been printing since the beginning of August, with the technical breakout target being around $8.70. So if we zoom in here, it looks like on the 4-hourly time frame, we've actually had our breakout, we've had our retest, and now we are starting to go for that $8.70 target. Is this a little look through the looking glass to say that, you know what, maybe you guys were right, and maybe September is going to be pretty green for Bitcoin and for our altcoins? And then another bullish indicator that's just flashed, guys, has been the fact that we have broken out on the ICP/Bitcoin pair. This is something that all of you guys need to be keeping an eye on. It's something that I actually did mention to the members club this morning as well. And you can see that the breakout target here, all the way from the bottom of this structure to the top, result in a 44% move in dominance for the ICP Bitcoin pair, which again could be in line with us pushing up to that $8.70 mark on the USDT pair, guys. So now we keep our eyes on the prize, and if you guys want to be making sure that you're making money with me, go and check out the members club. Go and check out the Blowfin link in the description. One of our members has actually worked his way up to a Nintendo Switch this month. That's over the past 2 weeks, starting with a $2,000 account, guys. So if you've got more, you could be making it all the way up to the Rolex, valued at 10k. If you've got less, you could be getting that $20 future bonus or even a pair of AirPods, guys. So make sure all of you guys are maximizing these opportunities that are presenting themselves in front of us. ICP is showing an amazing opportunity in front of us, in my opinion. Are you ready? I'm ready. That's it, guys. If you made it this far, please be sure to support the channel by smashing that like button. Go and drop me a sub. Let me know if you're prepared for this next leg of ICP's run. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Peace.